Margaret has avoided eggs for 23 years. Her doctor told her to back in 2003, and every year since, at her checkup, her cholesterol has stayed stubbornly, frustratingly high. She's done everything right. So why isn't it working? If you're anywhere over 40, there's a good chance you were handed the same advice Margaret was. Avoid eggs, skip the prawns, watch the red meat. The idea being that dietary cholesterol, the cholesterol in your food, raises your cholesterol in your blood. It made intuitive sense, it just turned out to be mostly wrong. Let me explain what we actually know now. Here's the part nobody mentioned at those appointments. Your liver makes roughly 80% of the cholesterol in your blood. The food you eat accounts for a much smaller share, and your liver isn't a passive organ. When you eat more cholesterol, it makes less. When you eat less, it often makes more. It's a thermostat, not a tap. In 2015, the U.S. Dietary Guidelines quietly dropped the long-standing limit on dietary cholesterol. The UK has taken a similar view for years. There's no set upper limit on dietary cholesterol in current UK guidance. That's a significant shift, and most people never heard about it. But here's where it gets interesting. Because if dietary cholesterol isn't the main driver, what is? Two things in your diet have a much stronger effect on your blood cholesterol than the cholesterol itself. The first is saturated fat, particularly from processed sources. The second, and this one really matters, is trans fats, found in some fried foods, certain baked goods, and partially hydrogenated oils. These raise your bad cholesterol and lower your good cholesterol at the same time. Now, can I ask you something? If you've been avoiding eggs for years, or skipping prawns at the restaurant, or feeling a little guilty about the occasional bit of liver pate, how much of that advice was ever re-examined? How much of what you believe about cholesterol is from a conversation you had in 2001? It's not your fault. The advice changed, and nobody sent you the memo. Let's fix that now. For most people, and I'll stress most, because there are some genetic conditions where this doesn't apply, eggs are fine. There's one more piece of this that often gets missed. The foods that actively help your cholesterol profile aren't the ones you remove, they're the ones you add. Soluble fiber found in oats, beans, lentils, and apples binds to cholesterol in your gut and helps carry it out of the body. Omega-3 fats from oily fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, don't lower LDL much, but they improve the overall picture in ways that matter for heart health. And unsaturated fats from olive oil, nuts, and avocado can actually improve your cholesterol ratio when they replace saturated fats. Margaret didn't need to be afraid of her breakfast. She needed better information. 1. If you've been avoiding eggs on cholesterol grounds and you don't have a specific condition like familial hypercholesterolemia, talk to your GP about whether that restriction is still necessary. For most people, it isn't. 2. Add a source of soluble fiber to one meal a day. A bowl of oats, a handful of beans in your lunch, an apple as an afternoon snack. Small, boring, effective. The science moved on, it's allowed to, and so are you. I'll see you in the next one.